Arkansas. And our Juneteenth festival is called June Dinner. And that was from its earliest concept. That's what it was. The people got together. They all contributed different dishes, and they just had a big dinner. And so from the dinner, it grew into having foot races and all that kind of activities for that day. So this is the reason why we chose to hold on to our June dinner, because it's original, and that's its original name from the concept of our forefathers.
How many years have you been involved in, or how long has this been here, and how many years have you been involved?
We keep saying over 100 years, and based on the oral history that we've collected, because that's the only way we can collect it is oral, because there's no written documents about it.
Yeah.
But we do have people who were around that they were born in his Pop's grandfather that he was referring to, he was born in the 1800s.
Wow.
And he lived to be almost 100 years old. And his concept was that it was, even when he was born, it was going on.
Yeah.
According to what happened during our research is that this guy did have some slaves and sold them to, and he did come back to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Via walk, hitchhike, however a freed slave would manage to make his way back to Arkansas.
Wow.
And so with him, which I'm sure he probably did linger in Texas a while, because just imagine you're free, you're disillusioned, you don't have a sense of direction.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Okay, yeah, so I'm wondering about the history of it, how long you've been involved in it.
Since 1976.
1976, bicentennial year.
The bicentennial year, they decided to do something different. See, before then, June Dinner just happened.
Yeah.
The reason why it just happened is because we had softball coaches, we had baseball, softball teams, we had softball coaches. They arranged to have games on that day. We had little juke joints, little cafes.
Yeah.
We had the Cozy Corner Cafe. We had Miss Everybody's Cafe. We had one down there called the Blue Goose. So what happened was during the day, everybody would come around like they are today, buy food, and watch the games.
Where was it that they'd have it?
The games would be out here on this field.
Okay.
And then the cafes would be, one would be right there, and then at that night, everyone would go to the Cozy Corner. But during the day, everyone would be at Miss Everybody's, because they'd be in between all this area.
And there was music at night, or?
At the Cozy Corner, see, we didn't have a DJ sitting out. It was just really just interacting, visiting.
Yeah, yeah.
We would go to the cafe and put a quarter in the jukebox and dance.
Yeah.
And then for the bicentennial year, that's when the bonfire started. No, wait.
76?
The parade started. The bonfire started in like 83.
Wow, so you just added things.
Had something different to have the kickoff on that Thursday. The parade committee met right over here. That's where my mother-in-law lived. That's where I live. She's passed away. Her name was Janet Perry Crowell.
Okay.
And she organized the parade. And it was just a lot of people marching around. We had a little guy in the back of the truck playing a drum. And it was, it was a rather small proportion. But she knew a lot of people, and they all got involved in.
Would they dress up, or would they walk the street, or what would they do?
Just walking, people walking on the back of cars, just acting silly, just having a good time. It was really country then. That was country.
Bicycles or no?
Bicycles with crepe paper on it, just decorated stuff. Had people put on old clothes just to be a clown in the parade.
Yeah. No queens at that time.
At that particular time, we didn't have a queen. 76 was the first year we didn't have a queen. 77 was the next year. And the queen was selected just by the Juneteenth committee suggesting that who would be a good queen. And then, let me see, in 80 I was the queen.
And then your daughter's 96?
In 96 she was the queen. And this year my first cousin's daughter is the queen. She won the pageant Wednesday night. So
wow.
My sister was a queen in 80.
Sometime around then. to make sure I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
No, but yeah, I mean, you're talking about so many years.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all secondary stuff.
Yeah.
But to stay focused on the parade and how long it's been going on. It started in '76, and then it has grown to include numerous things. We've had different bands in the parade, but it's hard for us to get bands because it's during the summer.
Yeah, yeah.
And so normally our parade consists of pageant contestants and African American pageant contestants, Miss June Dinner, and
is Miss June Dinner? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Just a lot of different businesses and just people on the cars.
Yeah,
but it's nice.
It is. Well, do people have to pay to be in the parade,
No,
or do they have to contact you before?
They just have to contact me or be down at the church at 12:30.
Tomorrow.
That's when the parade lineup starts.
And who lines up everybody?
Peggy Orr. Now she's been with the Juneteenth Association. We started with the Juneteenth Association back in '76. Also Peggy Orr.
Wow.
But I was still in high school, so I probably was the youngest member on the committee at that time. But I always been community-minded. I always been different because all my life I've been different. I always thought I was a grown-up when I wasn't,
Well, yeah, what motivates you to be a part of all of this? I mean,
I don't even know what it is that motivates me, but I know what it is that makes me not stop. See, the motivation is just a natural instinct, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's an innate thing that was born within me. The motivation is that same thing that motivates. There has to be something, and we can't not forget that we were slaves.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm not saying that's into a negative thing, but the way that we keep up. If history wasn't important, they wouldn't teach it in schools. They wouldn't require it for you to, when you're in college. So history, it has its significance. And our history is so disorganized, and so whatever little bit of it that we have, we need to hold on to it. And that's what I think. Not so much so that we won't repeat it, but just to have a foundation to know how far we've come, how far we are off track of going, just things like that.
Now this I like. Oh yeah. I can zoom in to that. You gotta get small. Oh yeah. That's good, thanks. I'm glad to have a picture of people. Do y'all make up any flyers or anything that you pass out? Like I have.
That flyer I took from.
Flyers,
I just made
schedules. No, that's the car show, truck show.
This is
going on tomorrow.
So who does this? This is really nice.
That was nice, but we don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who makes those? Who does that? Or someone else sponsoring?
People that's doing the show, that's sponsoring the show, they had those made.
Got it. So, because I saw this over at Dermont too. So
okay, they was passing those out.
Yeah.
It's a motorcycle club. They call it Dirty South Riders.
Yeah, I met some of them. Yeah, they were really nice.
They promoting this truck, car, bike show.
Is that new? First year, or?
Well, we used to have a truck show here, but not during the Juneteenth. It used to be like the month before, in May. It was big. It was huge. It'd be a lot of people out. They did it for about 5 or 6 years in a row.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And did so
they had the cars right out there on the campus.
With a baseball. You don't have a baseball game anymore though.
We don't have the space.
When did y'all stop doing that?
Because be so many people out here.
Yeah.
Somebody can hit the ball and knock it out here and knock somebody out.
Exactly. No, it's true. But you're kind of in a prime spot over here. I have to say. I mean, it's got to feel like, do people come out? Where do they stay when they come in town? The out-of-towners?
All the motels is filled up.
Yeah.
People be, you visiting their own people, their own relatives. They, if you got to sleep on the floor, you know what I'm saying? On the couch or whatever, And
it's all age groups?
All ages. Everybody, that growed up here and around this area, from Monticello and Warren and different places.
Yeah.
They come over here every year this time of the year.
Wow.
They bring their families.
Why do you think they keep coming back? Why does this keep continuing? I mean, it's a big question. That's what I'm like. Why does it keep continuing? What is it? People? Is it you all? Is it that What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's just the feel. You have the hometown feel, and it's not. See, say for instance, like in Little Rock, they have this big Juneteenth festival.
Yeah.
You hear them advertise on the.
Yeah.
It's so they're so commercialized, and but here, as you can tell, this is just people.
Family, friends,
And
people.
these are people that they're coming together just to, because really most of them may not even realize that this is for the celebration of this. They just know there's going to be some music. The boys coming because girls are going to be here. The girls come to show themselves to the boys.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I did when I was a child.
Yeah,
you know, I came and you had a June dinner outfit. You put your June dinner outfit on and you did your best. You wanted to look your best June dinner. And that's what, when I was growing up, that's what it was. What you getting for June dinner? It's about that one outfit, because we didn't have a whole massive wardrobe, like we do now. We had.
What do you remember for one of your outfits? Shoes,
I remember
dress?
I had,
Describe.
I was, I don't know, I had big feet when I was young, so I could wear heels, when I was in the elementary. And I was one of the first girls in elementary to wear heels. And they had these, so I had some heels. They weren't wedge heels like these, but they were heels. And I had a little short, cool-like outfit with the little silver snaps on there. And I was in the cafe up here. I was doing the Jackson 5. In the Jackson 5, you got to go down and come up and go down and come up. And I had walked so much in those heels and danced so much in those heels. And I went down and I got this cramp in my leg. And I was, out on the dance floor showing out at the time.
What'd you do? Did you kind of limp off the dance floor?
Actually, I don't know how, but the pain was excruciating, but I finished the dance.
That's so funny.
But I remember that was the cutest little outfit. It was red, white, and blue up here, and it was white down here, and I had on some white for his Santa.
Well, your daughter was talking about that too, about how she remembers just coming down here for a kind of a party and, celebrating, and not necessarily coming out in the morning to work to clean up or anything, but, but enjoying seeing everybody coming out.
That's just not, volunteerism just doesn't run rampant.